Assalamu alaikum 10th class. In the previous lecture, I told you about the imperative sentences. One thing more, if we are changing a sentence into indirect speech and if in the reported speech there is any universal truth, then there will be no change. For example, the teacher said the earth moves around the sun. We cannot change this tense because it is a reality, it is a universal truth. The teacher said we just add the conjunction and the sentence in the reported speech, it means the sentence within the inverted commas remain the same. The teacher said that after adding that we will remove the commas and copy the sentence that the earth moves around the sun. I said the East Pakistan was separated in 1971. In this sentence we cannot change any tense because it is a reality. Either it is a bitter reality. I said that the East Pakistan was separated in 1971. She said everyone has to die. Again, reality, universal truth. There will be no change in the tense. We just add the conjunction and remove the commas. She said that everyone has to die. The teacher said to me, hard work is the key to success. We cannot say that hard work was the key to success. Universal truth remains the same. It never changes with the ages. The teacher told me that hard work is the key to success. My mother said to me, God help those who help themselves. My mother told me that God help those who help themselves. I hope this is clear to you. Now come to the exercise of imperative sentence. Exercise page 175, exercise of imperative sentences. He said to his sister, please say something. He requested his sister to say something. She said to her friends, please have dinner with me tomorrow at 8. She requested her friends to have dinner with her the next day at 8. The judge said, call the next witness. The judge ordered to call the next witness. Farhan said to his uncle, please help me in getting some job. Farhan requested his uncle to help him in getting some job. The doctor said to the patient, take a complete rest and follow my direction. The doctor advised the patient to take a complete rest and follow his direction. The teacher said to the people, read the paragraph and explain it in simple English. The teacher asked the people to read the paragraph and explain that in simple English. The mother said to her daughter, please tidy up your room. The mother advised her daughter. Here word please is used, but it is not a request because a mother never requests. Teacher, mothers, elders, they never request, they asked you, they advise you. The mother advised her daughter to tidy up her room. She said to me, do not waste your time in idle talk. She advised me not to waste my time in idle talk. The father said to his son, get up early in the morning and go for a walk. The father advised his son to get up early in the morning and go for a walk. Afsha said, Let us go for a picnic on Friday. Now it is a sentence beginning with let. It is a suggestion, it is a proposal. Here we do not use the conjunction to, or neither we will use the infinitive. Afshan suggested. And in this type of sentence, when there is a proposal or suggestion, we use the conjunction that. Afshan suggested, or Afshan proposed, that they should go for a picnic on Friday. He said to his friend, "Please lend me your bike for a day." He requested his friend to lend him his bike for a day. He said to her, "Please fetch me a glass of water." He requested her to fetch him a glass of water. The master said to the servant, "Go and fetch me a glass of milk." The master ordered the servant to go and fetch him a glass of milk. The father said to his son, "Do not leave this room without my permission." Now, there is a denial in this sentence. There we can either use forbade, or either we use asked. I'll do this sentence in both ways for you. The father asked his son. When I am using asked, then not will remain in the sentence. The father asked his son not to leave that room without his permission. And in the second way of doing this, the father forbade his son. When we are using the word forbade, we will not use not again. The father forbade his son not to leave. The father forbade his son to leave that room without his permission. In the first sentence, I used not in the reporting speech. The father asked his son not to leave that room. And the other way of doing is the father forbade his son to leave that room. I hope it is clear to you. She said to them, "Let us not deceive ourselves." Again, a sentence with let, suggestion or proposal. She suggested that they should not deceive themselves. She said to me, "Tell the truth." Tell the truth. She advised me to tell the truth. She advised me to tell the truth. The teacher said, "Do not make a noise." The teacher forbade the students to make the noise. The teacher forbade the students to make a noise, or the teacher asked the student not to make a noise. I hope these sentences, the difference between the let or forbade or is clear to you. Is there any query you can ask? Thank you.